Joined by Chris Yeager, the head coach of the University of Lynchburg men's soccer program. And Coach, talk to us a little bit about last year coming into this year, win an ODAC title last season, get 2 games deep in the NCAA tournament. Not just talk about that experience, but how you think it filters into this year's squad.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good year. We really enjoyed it. But moving forward, and 10 days from now, everybody comes back. We'll see what happens. I mean, we have a good recruiting class, but you never know how it goes until the end of the year, basically. So fingers crossed that everybody comes back healthy. Most of them are playing over the summer, so you just hope that they come back with a good fitness level and ready to go.
When we take a look at your squad, you seem to be really set up on the defensive side of the ball right now with most of your guys back, including goalkeeper Dylan McLaren.
Right.
Talk a little bit about that unit, what you expect from them, if there's anybody new that you expect to step up in that group.
Yeah, I mean, we did a lot of experimentation in the spring, moving guys around, knowing that obviously Dylan stays in goal, but moving some of our outside backs to up on the wing, just different things to see what we can, see if we can get more out of them, basically. But it's nice to return all 4. Like I said, hopefully they're healthy. We're keeping our fingers crossed, but moving forward, we should be okay in the back. It's just a matter of if we can score goals or not, so we'll see.
And that's where we're going to go next is up top. I mean, you lose a guy like Freddie Flores and your other goal scorers you have up there. Talk about where you expect your production to come from this season. Yeah,
it's going to come from young guys or, like we said, moving guys around. We returned some guys that did really well in the spring up top, but, like I said, it's a matter of who can put the ball away and can we defend, and just, I don't know if we'll be scoring as many goals as we did last year, but we'll see. Like I said, we went after a lot of young kids up top, so hopefully they'll come in and be able to be ready to play.
When we take a look at the league as a whole, we've got a couple things we can talk about, philosophies of teams and whatnot, but what game in and game out, from top to bottom that you're going to have to go out there with your A game.
Yeah.
Whether you're playing here at home or you have to make a trip out to Virginia Wesleyan or Emory Henry,
right,
for example's sake. Talk a little bit about what you see from the league, but also where you think your Hornets fit in this season.
Yeah, I mean, some new coaches in the league, so you're going to see, some new things from that. Some guys have been out recruiting quite a bit. You see them on the road all the time. The top is the top usual, but I mean, 1 to 5, 1 to 6 has been fairly normal. But I think you're going to see some new guys up there, and hopefully we, can stay at the top. But like you said, it's one game. One game can swing things right at the end of the year. So hopefully we'll be at the top, but you never know.
How do you think your perspective on the league, how it's changed from when you first started, from even when you were an assistant and whatnot, and then coming forward, and the number of years you've been a head coach now, how have you seen the game change in the league? Yeah,
I think it's there's a lot more parity involved. You're not seeing that top end team that has just this unbelievable team that you don't think anybody can touch. I think you're seeing 4 or 5 teams that are like that can run away with the league at any time. But then you have the bottom end of the teams that are, like I said, they're getting new coaches and they're moving their way up. They're getting new players, and there's a lot of kids playing in the United States right now. So, and then also foreign kids that are coming into our league. So it's interesting to see what happens, and each year is different. I mean, it doesn't matter if we returned everybody from last year, we would still have a different group. And same thing in the league. You never know who's going to come back, who's going to move on, who's transferring, all that kind of stuff, all across the league. So you just start, basically right in preseason, you start checking rosters and seeing who's around and trying to predict what's going to happen, but I don't think you can in the ODAC.
Well, Coach, I want to thank you for joining me today. Good luck this season.
I appreciate it. Thanks.